Maybe everybody's there. Maybe they're not. Hi, everybody. Are we live? Just got back from Vancouver. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Let me get comfortable here, because I'm kind of in a relaxed mode, friends. Let me see if this is all working out good. You guys seem like you might be a little high. Do you know what I mean by that? A little high in the air. Is that the case, or what's it like? Talk to me.
And that's enough to see like
My wife is
scoop from there.
my wife is cooking a roast beef. Oh, I see what we got going. That is funny, friends. That is actually very funny. That is super funny. Let's go like this. I found that quite funny, friends. I had you guys turned around. Oh, there we go. That looks pretty good, friends. See, the Wi-Fi's dead nuts in here. It's dead nuts. Everything's right here. It's groovy. I hope you're doing well. Nice to see everybody. Brian Donahue, good to see you. Yeah, work hands. Yeah, you were. Yeah, they're pretty. I got my hands in a pretty good spot right now. I must admit, I'm pretty happy with where my hands are at. But it doesn't take long if you. This is the problem with the holidays, friends. When you get off the tools, things get a little soft, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all, actually. Michael Hernandez says hello with a super chat. How are you doing, Michael Hernandez? Thank you for the super chat. I'm doing well, brother. I am. I'm doing well. I'm laid back, as you can see. I got my feet up. My wife's in the kitchen cooking a roast beef. Tonight we're having roast beef and potatoes. She knows it's my favorite freaking meal. And the sun's out. We had a wonderful date in Vancouver. My boy's in the back there. And Rita's with her man. And they're playing soccer in Victoria. So everybody's good. And I got my coffee. Whoa, look at Mark Gainsey. Look at Gainsies. Gainsies, I love you. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Yeah, see, I got this here, friends. You see? It's actually quite warm. Mr. from Newfoundland. Who's that character? William DeBerry, good to see you. Mr. Todd Albright, very nice to see you. There we go. Oh, we got another super chatter there. Look at that. Aaron Viking. Aaron, thank you, buddy. Coffee's on me, he says. Thank you. Appreciate you. Brian, love the roast beef. Me too, buddy. Michael Pesey, good to see you, brother. Very good. I love roast beef. One of my favorites. Absolute favorites. I love cutting and bucking trees. Firewood, stay warm. Better whiskey drinking. There you go. Kim Marshall. Hey, bucking from Newfoundland. Cody Burt. Cody, nice to see you, buddy. Hey, whoa, Johnny McCormick. Johnny, how are you? Stephen Rogers. Look at these people supporting Cat's Industries. Cat Shop Cat Industry. Nice to see you, Shot Cap. Cap Shot. I can never pronounce it. Johnny, I frequently turned around. Glad you're back. It was a good time with Mom. Blessings from Pennsylvania. John McCormick. Good to hear, brother. Very good to hear. Shape Sister says, hello, friends. Matt Man's here with us. Marty Rudder. The wild man, Marty Rudder. I got my Great Lakes Tree Service shirt on. The boys gave me that when I was with my buddy Morgan on our trip. Johnny Arnett says hello. Good day, my friend. Good to see you. It's good to see everybody today. Whoa, look at this. You got Jamie Barkin Spider. Evening, Buckin. Cheers for advice. Ready for milling. Good man. Good man. we had a couple other super chatters, friends, and I don't want to miss them because that's a wonderful thing when people do that. And the reason super chat is there is so we'll see their question or what they want to say, and that's what the super chat is for. Stephen Rogers, we got. Thank you, Stephen. I try to get to everybody, but that is absolutely impossible, as you know. David, hi Billy, can you do a video on sharpening climbing spikes? I can, absolutely I can. I think I've done them in the past. It's really not that difficult, brother. Depending on your spike, there's 3. I've done it with a flat file. There is a gauge you can get. I got to be honest. Over the years, I've seen so many different spikes, shapes. I deal with the Kleins. They've got 2. They're like a triangle spike and a little bit of a kick out on them. But then the old school spikes were just spikes, and they were like 4 inches long. I don't think you can go wrong, brother. I really don't. So don't be afraid you're going to screw it up because you can't do that. You honestly can't. But you don't want them really, really sharp and pointy neither. So next time I get to filing my picks, I'll do a video of it for you, buddy. Thank you so much, David. Yeah. Stephen Rogers, we got there. There's a Vinesh Seen. Vinesh, I like to see your name. Thank you, Vinesh. I've seen you on the chat quite a bit. I appreciate you being here, Vinesh. Thank you. Thank you so much. There's Ryan. Hello, brother. Hope you're doing well. Doing good. Brian Gray, nice to see you. William DeBerry. Gotta love all these people. Oh, man. Look at this. Vinesh. Then you got here, just a sec, friends. I'm just rolling through these real quick. Monty BR. Monty, thank you. And one more. Smash Mode. Tree work is Treehab. +1 for Pennsylvania. Smash Mode. Thank you for the super chat, brother. Appreciate you. Whoa, Andy Big Sharp Doan. Andy Big Sharp. Andy, haha, love it. This is crazy. And you got the crazy Daewoo Productions. Of course, you can't forget about Daewoo. He's here like wildfire. Daewoo, it's nice to see you, brother. Daewoo. Brian Gray, it's always nice to see your name show up, buddy. Shapeshifter threw a thumbs up in there. Hope you're doing good. Kindness. Turbo T. Buckin. Hello, my friend. John. Hope everyone is well. Greetings from Pennsylvania. You got Nigel H. You got Benjamin. Nice to see you, Benjamin. Very good to see everybody today. Small Woodlot. Hello. Peter from Germany. We gotta love Peter. Peter's a good man. Nice to see you, Peter. We appreciate you, Buckin. All your tips and tricks are much appreciated. Derbs. Well, Derbs, listen, I've said it once and I'll say it again. If I'm not helping things out in the world, on the internet, then I'm gone. It's that simple. I don't need to be here for people to say, hey, look at me. I'm not here to say, hey, look at me. I decided that a long time ago. If I'm going to come here, it's going to be to help out humanity somehow. So that's why I'm here. I got other things I could be doing, but the feedback that we get, the thanks and the emails we get from a positive message that's been sent out there from this whole community, not just me, from this whole community, it just brings me here. It brings me here. I did it on the last video. I thanked YouTube for being able to help people. It's all because of YouTube. And actually, there was a gentleman that commented in the comment section, said, yeah, it's YouTube, but it's also the people that subscribe and donate to you. And I said, yes, that is, but that's because of YouTube and nothing else. You see what I'm saying, friends? So, of course, you know I'm grateful for that. But it's YouTube, friends. It's the reason we get to do this, is YouTube. It's changed my life and hopefully others. So, I'm very grateful to YouTube. I don't see any bad. I've never seen it that way. There's a yin and a yang to everything, friends. If you choose to look at the ying's going to get bigger. If you choose to look at the yang is going to get bigger. It's just life. That's general. Pretty simple purpose stuff. Buy the beautiful wife of yours a coffee. Done deal. Ryan, thanks, buddy. Hey, friends, if you don't know Ryan, he picked us up. He waited on the road for us on our road trip in Canada. It was Ryan. He was jumping up and down on the road there, him and his dad. It was great fun. He's got a channel with power saws right there. RH Performance and Machine. Go over and see the fella. He's a good man. He helped us out. He made sure we got hotel rooms, and he was just a good dude. Genuinely happy to see us when we were there. Super big help. Go see Ryan. Give him a sub today, friends. RH Machine and Performance right there. Go give him a sub. He's a good man. Mike Paterno. Hello, Buckin. What is your favorite saw for limbing? Well, I got to go with the 200T, brother. I can't waver from what's, it's the 200T. Yeah, I've had 200Ts for years, but that's just me. We get into some big limbs. So limbing to me is not just this, Mike. You know what I mean? Like limbing to me is sometimes like this. So the more power you have, the better for limbing, because you can cut limbs straight off. You don't have to do all this stuff sometimes. So it would be the 200T. Of course, now you've got these smaller saws. The little 2511T is a great saw, but it's limited. Even ported, it's limited. Just is. Friends, I can't keep up with all the freaking people. Look at the people. This is crazy. This happens every Sunday. You folks are so supportive to me. Jamie Barkin Spider, you're not going anywhere, Buckin. Look at Donald Bailey. Look at Donald Bailey with a $20 super chat. Donald's been here for a long time. He's a good guy. Supports me like crazy. All you people, yeah. You're all appreciated. Thank you so much. I like to go back a little bit. Marcus Raposa. Howdy, Buckin. Hope you're having a great day. You're awesome. I have looked up to for a while and was wondering if you had any advice on how to get out of a rough spot in life. Over and out. As a matter of fact, Marcus, yes, I do, brother. I do. Because I've been in a few, my friend. But I put myself there. So listen to me very carefully, Marcus. You put a super chat up. So this was important for you to understand, and for me to see this, Marcus. Very important. Listen. Don't look for excuses why you're in this spot. Don't look for blame, brother. Own it. Okay, Marcus? As soon as you stop pointing fingers, brother, and looking for a reason that you're in that position, like my parents brought me up in a certain way that I'm going to blame them, or the world's giving me the short end of the stick. No, brother. No. That's going to slow you down. Knock that stuff off. I'm not saying you're doing that, brother, but if you are, knock that off as quick as possible. The blame game's going to slow you right down. Take responsibility for your place, and just understand that you got people in your corner. And when you reach out to that source that's out there for everyone to grab, that spark that's in us all, you know what I'm talking about, brother? The spark. Everybody's got it. We can't escape it. That's my connection. That's what I use, brother, okay? I'm not a religious man. It's not what I'm talking about. That's a personal thing. But I grabbed onto that, brother, okay? I grabbed onto the spark, the natural resources of healing. And I just said, no more of this pain. I put myself in the pain, and I'm not going to have the pain no more. So if you haven't had enough pain yet, Marcus, I believe it's Marcus. Yes, it is. You may need more pain. I'm not sure. I don't know you. But don't run from it, brother. You know, if you're not done, make sure you're done before it's time to change. I hope that helps you. You asked me, and it's important when people super chat and they ask me something. It's important for me to answer it. I even took my glasses off for that one, Marcus. I'm going to take another drink of my freaking coffee. Hope you're staying warm, Buck. My wood stove's cooking right now. Laura Rose, nice to see you. There's another wonderful woman. Ryan, nice to see you too, buddy. Christine, Laura, he won't. They are just people too. Laura, hey, Matt Man. Ryan, Shop Cat, see ya, Wooly. See ya, Woody. Thank you, Buckin, for being you. Yeah, buddy. It's the only fella I know how to be. You know what I mean, buddy? It's the only guy I know how to be. Plus, I kind of like me. You know what I mean? I never used to. I didn't used to like me at all. I gave myself no reason to like me. None. I was going down. You know the story. I don't have to dig it up again. Excuse me, friends. One decision starts a trend, Marcus. Yes, it does. Yes, indeed it does. Hello from Ireland, Noodle Driver. Nice to see you. Friends, you know, I get these questions, and I'm gonna be very honest right now. I'm not gonna answer comments because it's very difficult for me to see the comments go by and actually speak and make any meaning to anyone. If I look at comments or even super chat, like everything takes, my mind goes elsewhere and I can't focus. But I get asked a lot of this, you know, inspirational questions like how do I, you know, whatever it may be, you know, how can I get myself out of a spot? Or, you know, friends, I don't have any golden answers. I really don't. I just know that the human being, listen to me very carefully, the human being, and I talk about this. I talk about this quite a bit, actually. You may not hear it, but I do. I talk about it. We all are one. We all have a source, okay? It's a source. The force, you could call it. Some people call it God. Some people call it Jesus. Some people call it Buddha. Some people call it Allah. Some people call it all kinds of things. I don't have to have a name to my source. I don't. I go back to my childhood when I was a little kid running through the bushes talking to myself. I was always connected to something, but I lost connection to that. I did. I lost it. I let it go, and I got into other things, and I forgot about that connection that we were all born with. The spark, I call it, the spark. Listen, for some it's easy to understand follow your heart or follow your spirit. Some people don't know what that means. They think, well, I don't know what I want to do. Then go do something. If you don't know what it is you want to do, then just go do something. Go volunteer somewhere. Go help. It might be, all I can say to you, when you start not taking and you forget about yourself and start thinking about others, your life will change. I don't know why or when, but it will. It just will. I have said it 1,000 times on this channel. I do not care. I do not need anything. Look at what I drive. Look at what I wear. I don't really care about too many things. I need a bit of food to keep me moving. I have a loving wife and 2 children and a home which we worked for. But I don't, things have changed for me now. It's about other people now. That's what has changed my life, is giving. I don't know what else to put it. I don't know how else to put it. You hear all these things and these cliches and all that. Well, it's easy to say them, but it's a lot harder to live them and convict yourself to no more. You know what I mean? No more. I'm not going to talk about this anymore and think about it and pretend I understand it. I'm going to live it now. I'm going to go out today. I'm going to go out today and do something for someone. Anybody. Could be a guy on the street, could be anybody. Just give something. Don't be looking for what you're not getting. Are you afraid of not having enough? Well, then you will always not have enough. These are not secrets. These are not secrets. These are natural laws. I didn't make them up. I didn't make them up. I've just decided to start living them. That's all I can say. Now I probably missed about 35,000 questions here. Yeah, I'm just saying, you get connected with something, I'm telling you, get connected to your source. Get connected to your source, and then just follow it. Listen, all I know, when I was 27 years old, when I was 27, I put down the things that were going to take me out, that were detrimental to my life, which was drugs and alcohol. I got rid of it. I went to a place, I got my head square, and when it was time for me to leave, I darn near kicked the doors right off the hinges and said, it is time to live now. I was 27 years old. I bought a power saw because I wanted to make a living on a power saw. That was it. I didn't care if I was slashing, falling, cutting firewood, doing whatever. I was happy on a power saw. I was going to no longer do jobs that I was not happy at, that just supported my addictions or did whatever I had. You know what I mean? It was a means for me to get what I needed. No more of that. I was 27 and I felt like I was behind the terms. You know what I mean? I felt like I was behind because I had friends that were kind of, you know, but they weren't necessarily happy, but they had moved on in life where I hadn't. You see what I'm saying? So don't give a hoochkies what anybody thinks or says, because that don't matter. You go do what you want to do. You want to go mow lawns? I saw a guy mow lawns when I was a young kid. I saw a guy mow lawns with his shirt off with 2 lawnmowers and a pickup truck. 2 lawnmowers, push lawnmowers, and a pickup truck. He built the biggest landscaping business in my town. I've talked about this before. He did. It's called Easy Living. And there he was. So what do I say at the end of my videos? What do I say? What do I say at the end of every video? Do you think I say it for something cool, to look cool, or to be cool or something like that? Is that what you think? No. I'm telling you that what worked for me was to work hard, be honest, and be kind. That's the recipe right there. That's what worked for me. That woman in the kitchen there, she told me. I'd come home thrashed. She'd say, just keep going. You can't not make it. You cannot not make it. You are working so hard and you're being honest. You're not stealing and not being dishonest and not thinking about a scheme or a scam or trying to get rich. You're just working hard and you're being honest. And it will come. She told me that. Right in there, cooking the roast beef. Okay? I haven't looked at the comments here for a while now, and there's probably super chats that have come in and I've missed them. I will go back and look at those, but I'm telling you right now, I cannot speak like I'm speaking right now and read comments at the same time. I can't do it. So if you've supported this channel and supported me in the last 10 minutes of me flapping my gums, I thank you sincerely and humbly, because it's all getting turned around and shot right back out the door to people who need it. You've seen it, I've shown it on here, and I will continue to show it on here, but I'm not going to talk about it that much anymore. I'm just going to continue living like I live, because on the internet, when you talk about giving or something like that, people think you're grandstanding. And it's a little bit, me and my wife were talking about it. I was struggling with it the other day, and I says, what do you think I should do, honey? She says, just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep doing it, and don't, maybe don't talk about it, or say it if someone donate someone and says, hey, could you give this to the homeless? And I'll say, yes, I can. Would you like me to show you the receipt to the homeless, or are you just okay with me you know what I mean? Like does that make sense, friends? I hope so. I hope so. Because I'm doing it regardless. I'm doing it regardless. And I'm just so freaking grateful for you people. Like, look at this. Look at this character here. Look at Kyle Baker. Love you, Buckin. Love the whole community. A gift is coming your way in the mail for you, for what you do every single day. Kyle Baker. You know what, Kyle? I'm going to say something about you right now. And I'm going to say it because I've seen your name in the comment sections, and I've seen you on the live feeds, Mr. Kyle Baker. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm a man of energy, okay? And I talk about this a lot. I am a man of energy. It is no joke. You want to know a little something? I'll tell you something in a minute. Remind me to tell you. Kyle, I see you, dude, and I feel you. I feel your genuine support and love for this community and me. I feel it. I can see it in your comments, and I can feel it in the vibrations of your comments. And here you are now supporting me with super chats. So, buddy, I see you, and I appreciate you so much, pal. It's folks like you that really push this, and I thank you. So you are felt, brother. You are. Kyle, thank you. What a guy. Look at this character. Have you ever cut almond? No, I don't believe I have. No. Any recommendations on brand for files? I just use Organ. I don't like the Still brand. The Still brand wear out way too fast. I'm talking round files, right, buddy? Round file? Yeah, I don't use Stills. I would buy them at the shop, and then I'd think to myself, well, this isn't very good. They're not working that good. And then I'd go back and I'd get the Organ files, and they're better. They're just better. I don't buy the highfalutin brands unless I'm buying Square. But you know, I've been thinking about this whole Square filing thing, friends, and round filing. You know, I like my round filing. And if I'm going to teach people to file power saws, it's going to be on a round file. It's not going to be square ground. I've only been square grind filing for maybe a year. I've probably done it this many times. That's the straight goods. You've probably seen me every time I've done square ground file on the channel. I'm not that good at it. And it's not needed. It's not needed. Is it faster? Yes, it is. But it takes a while to get there. That's why I use my Symington. I was production falling for years. I couldn't be playing around trying to learn how to file a power saw. I needed to cut timber when I hit the side hill, not play around with some chain. So that's why I ground chain. Round is the way to go. Master your round file, friends. I'm going to get back on the round file. I am. I've decided. I'm going to leave the square aside. I know what it does. I know how to do it now. I know how it works. But, you know, the majority of the world wants to just cut fast and understand how it works. So I'm going back to my get the gullet. You know what I mean? And teach people. That's where a lot of people got the bonus from this. I'm going to go back for just a second, friends. A little bit of a runny nose today. I just come out of the cold. Excuse me. How you doing, Sonny?
No, I kind of have a cold too, I think.
Yeah? Yeah, it's still chilly, isn't it? Hey there, Buckin. Mark Gainsies. There he is right there. Gainsies, you stayed up. You stayed up, Gainsies. Gainsy, we love you, brother. Thank you. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, Gainsies. Oh, I just wish everybody could just do whatever they want to do. And I know it's easier said than done, friends. I know it is. Don't get me wrong. But it has to start somewhere. You know, or you don't. Or you don't. But I'm just telling you. My last video, friends, that was me to a T. Was my last video. I loved doing that for that man. I worked for him for quite a while throughout the years, and he had a beautiful wife, and she passed away. And I didn't know that for a while until he called us to work for him again. And I love that man. He just got back from a trip and they lost his luggage in Berlin. They lost his luggage. His flights were canceled. The ferry was canceled. His trip was just, it was not good. And he came home to a tree fell over in his neighbor's driveway. And he called me at the nighttime at dark. I was going to go at dark, and I was not good. I was not good. I wasn't feeling physically that good at all. But I was going to go. He says, no, come in the morning. Come in the morning. So I went in the morning. And I know I've said this a few times, friends, and I don't know whether this video was on Facebook before I started YouTube, but I don't think it was. I think it's on the channel, and I remember I was in one of these red shirts, and I was in the drum room, and I looked into the camera, and I said, YouTube is going to help me cut trees for free. I did. And I think at that time, if I had 100 or something subscribers, I'd be surprised. I said those words, and then after I said it that time, I probably said it a dozen more times over the next year, that YouTube is going to help me cut trees for free for people. And if there's anybody here that heard me say that, throw down the heck yeah right now in the freaking comment section, because you know I did. And I have yet to find the video that I'm talking about. I will find it though. I will find it. Mark Gainsies, we love you. Look at this, people. I mean, look at these people. Look at, yeah, Kyle. Yeah, don't think I don't hear you, Kyle. Oh my goodness. Liam. Cheers, Bucking from Australia. Liam. Wow. Liam, thank you, pal. Thank you so much. What a character. What a support from Australia. I can't wait to come there. Joe, good to see you. Matlock. Hey, yeah. Heck yeah. Matlock. Yeah. Dean Wright. Yeah. Gainsies. Yeah. Yeah, everybody remembers this. I'm telling you, I don't even know what I was talking about. I had no subscribers, no community, and I said, YouTube is going to help me cut trees for free for people. I said it many times. I love it. So you can imagine my gratitude for when people started to come in and help with the recipient program. And that old timer down there, he ain't never collected nothing off me ever again. Ever. It doesn't matter. It does not matter anymore. It's done. And of course, the people. Of course. That goes without say. But, friends, without YouTube, none of this would happen. So, I never forget where I come from. I never and never will. It's my greatest gift. It is my greatest gift. Oh my goodness. Look at, here's Desiree. Look at Desiree Hayden per Rolling Stones. You can't always get what you want, but you get what you need. The money, look at this, is for who needs it, Buckin. What a freaking character. Look at this guy. You know what I did the other day? I'm not even going to tell you. Forget it. I'm not going to do it. But I will tell you. I will tell you. And it ain't no grandstanding. I was watching a YouTube channel the other day. I saw it. I saw, you know how that shows you who's live, right, friends? Live. This guy's just a hardworking American. He's got a family. He's got young children. I don't follow him, but I know he's been on my channel, and I know he's super chatted me through he's one of the saw builders out in this, thousands of saw builders out there in this community. So I happened to click on him, and I was watching his live feed for a couple seconds. And you know what? Yeah, I did what Desiree did right here. I did that for him. Just because I thought, you know what, it's Christmas time. I want this guy to take his family out for Christmas dinner or do something. It just doesn't matter. Do you think you're going to miss that? Do you? And you know what I put in the comment section? I said, if you can, please take some of this and pass it on. Pass it on. I'm getting a little bit, because I'm telling you, we all know this. We do. We all know it. We always know what to do. We just choose not to do it out of fear. We start thinking, what would happen if I did this? Or maybe I can't do that because maybe I won't have enough. No, you're very, very mistaken. You're very, very mistaken. it, it, I've said enough. I've said enough. Desiree, thank you so much. Healed Heart Space, good to see you. Good day, all best to everyone. God bless. Noel Hunter. Jeff, got my first chainsaw class course this Friday. I'm really excited. Jeff, good man. Listen to what they say. People ask me all the time I should teach power saw stuff. Well, we're different here. Our program's much different here, but I'm going to teach people who want to know our system here. I will teach it, and that will be coming. If you ever move to East Tennessee, Malachi Gray, and think about hiring me, let me know. I love you, man. Huge inspiration. You know what you're doing, and I seriously look up to you. Wow. Malachi Gray. Hey, thank you, pal. I appreciate your nice words. You know, thank you. Just thank you. Well, yeah. You want to know the honest truth, what I think about cutting styles? You want to know? Because I know both systems. I do, friends. I know both systems. I know our system, obviously, and I know the bore cutting system. I know it. And I know why it's done. The best system is the two of them mixed inside your head and apply which system you need per the tree and situation that you're faced with. There is no right and there is no wrong. There is what gets you. Have you seen me? Friends, I've done stuff on this channel that you would look at and go, what in the... That man's going to die. But I'm in a situation where this is all I'm left with. I'll cut all the way through the tree and leave this much wood at the back. And I'll open a huge cut up. That tree will cave in on itself. Is it taught? No, it's not, because it's very dangerous. Did I need to do it at that situation? Whether I needed to or not, I did it and it worked. This is not a how-to channel. It's not. It's an entertainment channel. I do things specific to the job that's in front of me. People will ask me, why don't you just hang a rope? Why are you banging those wedges? Oh. Hey, it's crazy. It is. It's crazy. It makes me chuckle. Oh, I slept last night, friends, for about 8 hours in a bed that I'm not used to. Oh, I woke up just busted. Oh, my hips, my leg, my back, I'm not good sleeping 8 hours. Anyways, what a freaking... This is crazy. I wonder if my dog will bark at me. This is an interesting little harp. Yeah. I think that came from Bunyan. Ride that train. Oh, see, this is why I don't like. That's why I cut sleeves off my shirts, hey friends. I'm not kidding you. That's why I don't have sleeves on my shirts because things, you know what I mean? Like they pull on you. They're always pull on. I'd rather, you know what I mean? Yeah. I gotta dry this. Clean these shades off. How's everybody doing? Talk to me about this. Did you guys know that I'm going down to see Clay Walker? Clay Walker invited me and my bride to go down to a freaking concert. Yeah. Did you know that, friends? Clay Walker, the freaking country star. He watches my stuff. He wants me to come down and help him with power saws. He's got a piece of property and some trees. He's invited me down to go help him with power saws and stuff and show him some power saw stuff. This is crazy to me. Again, YouTube. I'm going. We're going to a concert right away here. Like right away. It's crazy, friends. It's crazy. I'm so grateful. Jimmy, good to see you. Jimmy Rolfe, Clay is a legend. You're darn tootin', he's a freaking legend. And he's the exact same age as I am, and we're both at the stage in our lives where we probably want to give. I know Clay is a giving man. I think he's in a very similar place that I am. He's already kind of had he wants to live life to the fullest. I know he's had his struggles, and he knows I've had mine. I just got a good feeling about the guy. That's all I can say. I'm a feely guy. I'm a feely guy, you know. I can. Oh, there's Thomas Evans. Thomas Evans was one of the men that bought the first Axis, friends. Right there. There's M. Warren right there. Bucking. Do you have any advice for anyone wanting to go into logging someday? Yeah, I do. Do it. That's my advice to you. Do it. Because guess what? I wanted to go do it, and guess what I did? I did it. Plain and simple. I don't have any super special magical answers for that. To me, I know we're all different. I know this. Here's what I say to you. If you don't do it, how are you going to feel when you're 70 and 80 years old saying, I should have done that? That is not a good feeling. Do your research. Go to the login companies in your area. Say, hey, I want to, can I just, listen, I cut for free. Know it to be true. I cut for free. I would do it again. Well, I do it, let's be honest. But I really enjoy the power saw. Go to these companies and say, is there anything for me to do? Can I help out with the rigging crew? Do you need somebody sweeping the crummy floors? Do you need me to wash the... I just want to log. I want to... You know, the problem with... Well, not the problem, but there's a lot of this... the social media game... Friends, I got 15, 20 years of cutting even before freaking YouTube. I didn't care if anybody seen me cutting. It was... I didn't even bring my cutting to the channel until later. Falling's not something you want to just show people, especially doing Dutchmans and stuff like that. You don't want to teach people to do Dutchmans and show that's just not where we come from around here. You don't do that. A Dutchman it's a tool that's used when it's needed, not for fun. I don't, everything's changed for me. Well, for everybody, it's changed. Anyway, my advice is go freaking do it. I know it sounds pretty black and white, brother, but excuse me. Mustache Mike, good to see you. Joe, I started listening to Clay when he first started. He's a good guy. I like him. I just like him. Thomas Evans. Sweet cannot beat that. Hey, Buckin, do you have anything? Yeah, okay, so there. Warren, that's my advice. Go do it. But do your research. What do you want to do? What kind of logging you want to do? You want to pull line or pull chokers? You want to cut trees? Because it's not something I think that you can just go do. I don't think. I'm not sure. There's fire in the furnace. There's a big strapping dude. Fire in the furnace. Good to see you, brother. Should be easy to get a job nowadays. No one wants to work. Jacob Buckley, you are absolutely correct on that one. You are absolutely correct. It's not for everybody, that logging. It's not. I've seen lots of fellers want to stand on the stump and pull on their suspenders and click themselves on Instagram, but it's not for everybody. You see it a lot, friends. You do. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the lumbersexual part of the world now, or the whatever that is. But it's different doing it day in, day out for a living. Nikki Walsh hit a drywall screw. Cool. Hello, Buckin and everybody. Firewood at the furnace. Nice to see you. Mikey, always good to see you. Mikey PC. Mikey knows what I'm talking about. Mikey, did you get that part for your skidder? No regrets. That's right. Warren, I know that's a pretty straight up answer, buddy, but I don't know. I don't know any other ones. Brother, I don't. I want to thank people for the super chats. Darren Davis. Darren, you super chatted us $20, brother. Please accept my sincere thank you. Seriously, buddy. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate you people so much. It's just, there's Brian. For someone in need, it's cold outside. Milled walnut today, easy. You showed me how to sharpen a chain. Brian Hebert, super chat. Brian, thank you, buddy. I'm gonna put some more time into that on the channel. To be honest with you, on the round filing, I am. I'm gonna do another very extensive video because we got a bunch new subscribers now. I'm gonna set that freaking power saw in the vise or on the tailgate. I'm gonna show it very extensively how to get your power saw cut and sharp again with a round file. We're going back to the basics, friends. Square ground's not for everybody, and nor should it be. That's my honest opinion. It's great for the cookie cutters and the timber fallers, and racers. But for every tree falls down in the backyard, get out your round file. You're going to hit something. It's going to happen. You're going to hit dirt. Depends on what you're doing. Nobody on the dry land runs square ground. Nobody does. It's round file. It's too dirty. Just master your round file. I'll get back into it. I'll make another one. I'll make another extensive video. How does that sound, friends? Give me a heck yeah if that's a good idea. Should we revisit that? Should we revisit it, friends? Excuse me for sniffling, friends. The Baby C cuts like crazy. The Baby C cuts like freaking crazy. I got it right now on one of my saws. It cuts, but it's a lot of work. I've mastered the round file, broski. Thanks to you, my man. Dill Gross. Dill, good man. Marty Rudder. The good and bad shape our lives. We just need to weed out the bad and see where we are. Oh, very good, Marty. Very good. Heck yeah. Vinesh Singh. Vinesh, where are you from? Vinesh, talk to me. I like you. Around the yard. Now, something showed me a sign of wanting to die. Oh, okay, it was this thing. I think it'll make it. Okay. Wow. Friends, listen. I'm talking to you right now. If I've missed your super chat, I apologize. I get flapping, and when I get on something serious, sometimes I miss them. And if I did, I apologize. And if that's you, thank you so much. Thank you. Tony Miles. Hello, Buckin from South Mississippi. Very cool. MISSI Darren, took me a few hours on the 28-inch bar, but the burrs were flying. Good man. Steve from Oklahoma. Love your stuff, Nubs. Thanks, Stevie. Are we going to Oklahoma, Ben?
Yes, we are.
We're going to Oklahoma. Steve, I'm going to Oklahoma on the 8th, I think. Yeah, I'm going to see Clay Walker in Oklahoma, like next week. Yeah, he invited us. I'm going to meet this guy. This is exciting. Two guys the same age. Pile driver, good to see you. Tony, hey, Troy Dresky. Troy, brother. Buckin, cheers from Wawa. Bought an old Husky 55. Good saw. Great saw. Buddha. I am from Sydney, Australia. Vinesh. Sydney. I love it. I will be down to see you at some point. Don't think I won't, Vinesh. Don't even think that's a possibility. We're coming. Me and my wife and my family, we are coming there. It's going to be the UK first. Jake H. Jake, I love you. Thank you, pal. The Mitten Outdoors. Boat to put a handle on an old Collins rafter. Good man. Install at the partners and need a good splitter. Love the channel, watching here from Michigan. The Mitten Outdoors. Nice to see you, buddy. KS, I was just cutting trees out the creek, but stopped because it was dumping snow. Nice. KS, good to see you today. Ethical Acts, hope we get to see footage of you doing trees. Yeah, well, I think you will. I think you will. This time isn't cutting trees at Clay's. I think he invited us down. Well, I know he did. He invited me and my bride down to go watch a concert of his and to see his world. You see what I mean? That's very humble of him to do that. So I'm very excited. So this time we'll go down. We'll watch his concert, ride on the bus maybe, see them for a bit. And then we'll come home. Then I think we'll go back down come January, and I'll get some saws lined up down there, some hot rod power saws. And I'll teach him and his boy and whoever he's got there that wants to learn to cut our style. And I'll just show him what he wants. He already told me he's the student on this one. So he's a very humble man. I appreciate him thus far. I've got a nice feeling from him. Very, very humble fellow. I enjoy that in people. And I like people that can talk. And I also like people that when they've said something that they can stop and listen and don't dominate conversation. It has to be symbiotic. It has to be, if I can say anything to anybody right now, if you know that or you catch yourself talking, it might be nervousness, I don't know. Try and listen more. Honestly, I'm being very sincere right now. It was one of the most hugest gifts I've received in the 53, 54 years I've been here is learn to listen to people. And it's very easy. Don't think about what you're going to say and shut your trap and listen. It builds compassion, love, understanding, empathy, all the good things that come from love. It builds those. They start pumping like muscles, but they don't when you're flapping. So I learned to listen when I was 27. I learned the skill of actually listening. And I catch myself when I'm talking too much to someone, just one-on-one or in a small gathering, and I stop because I feel like I got something to say, right? So that's working against me at the same time. So I stop. I literally make a conscious decision. I'm going to shut up unless I'm asked a question or to speak on something. You've asked me. You've given me permission now to speak on a subject. Here's my opinion. Knowing that all it is an opinion and no one should really care. You see, it doesn't matter to me. I just throw it out there. I know we're all different. I know some people love wearing cotton socks, me being one of them. I've tried wool in the past. I'm trying these other wool ones now. I actually don't think they're for me. I'm just going to be honest. I don't like my feet moving around in my boots. My feet need to be strapped up, bolted up, and not shifting around. I find the wool, they're fine if you're standing around or just maybe walking a little if your job isn't that intense where you're walking on logs and grades and ditches and holes and forests. I don't like my feet moving around in my boots. I like my feet to be one. So that's why that's one reason cotton is good for me, regardless of, my wife is right here in the kitchen right now. And she would tell you right now, if I asked her, that my feet she's never known my feet to stink. She's always says, your feet are so soft and smooth. Why is that? I said, honey, it's the Vibergs. I mean, I've lived in Vibergs for freaking 25 years. So yeah, I don't know. My feet don't stink. It's the leather boots, friends. Guaranteed. Because my feet will stink if I put sneakers on or some other, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's a different world. Talk to you soon. Laura's leaving. Now there's a lovely, lovely woman, Laura Rose. I think I'm just gonna start calling her the Rose. She is the Rose. Laura Rose Krug. Is it Krug or Krug? I don't know why I say Krug. I want to be as efficient as you are one day on working saws. I don't know how it is for you, but I found it to be very relaxing and helps clear. Jimmy Rolfe. Well, Jimmy, it's my knitting, buddy. I'm comfortable. Some people are comfortable on a shovel. Some people are comfortable in the kitchen, like my wife. My world is on a saw. That's where I'm at. I'm at my best on a saw, actually, and with people in a group. I am. I think there'll probably be some teaching at some point. You know what I mean? I do teach at Buckenstocks. I do. My feet don't stink. Are you sure your nose is working, Buckin? Lyle, you're a joker, brother. That's why I love you. I'm at my best on a pair of skis. Buddha. Yeah, brother. Nick. There is Bruce and Robin Manley. Hey, Buck, nice to see you. Hi to Wendy, too. Wendy the Manley, say hi.
Hey, Manlys.
Hey, Manleys. Bruce and Robin. Hi, Wendy says hi. We love you. From Spain, Nicola Brindley. Nicola, we love you. We do. We love you here. Thank you for coming here and coming to my live feed and reaching out on this thing. I see you from Spain. My good friend lives in Spain. Yes, he does. Biker. Men bonding through two-stroke. Yes, yeah, that happens, my brother. That definitely happens. You will be 2 hours away from me when you're at the concert. Very cool. Bowman's Homestead. Come on down. You taught a bunch of people about splitting and sharpening power saws, no doubt. Ethical acts. Well, that's the beauty of the internet, let's be honest, right? But again, I do say this, if you're gonna, start. This is one thing I got to talk about here right now. I've got to say this because I get asked this a lot, friends. I do. And I see people, they say, Buckin, what do you suggest? I'm going to open up a channel. What's your, I'm going to open up a YouTube channel. What are your, whatever, advice? Well, think about this for a minute. Think about this. And think about it hard. Don't just see my gums going like this and think, oh, Buckin's flapping again, because that is true, I am. But listen to what I'm about to say. I decide, those are the key words. I choose, okay? I choose to go on the internet, which means all over the world. Potentially, all over the world. Every person in the world who has access to the internet. I've chosen to say, hey, this is how I'm going to do this. This is how I chop wood. Or this is how I tie my boots. Or this is how I do this particular thing. And someone is going to come at you with fireballs and call you every name in the book. They're coming for you. And then you decide to do, in your next video, you decide to go, hey, you know what? To that guy that commented on my video about me doing this, you know what, buddy? You're just flapping your gums and you don't know about this and you don't, oh dear. Think about what I'm saying. So you choose to do something, you choose to do something, and now you're complaining about it. Am I coming across clearly here? YouTube's not for everybody, friends. It's not. I know people that have opened channels and shut them down months later because of the beating they took. Some people are more sensitive, and that's what it is. It's you're too sensitive, and that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but a lot of people are too sensitive for YouTube. I knew a long time ago that my opinion don't mean nothing, and it's just one man's opinion. I wear cotton socks because I like cotton socks. I hope this makes sense. And then here's another one. A guy chooses a job or he chooses to do something and he's doing it, and then he starts complaining and crying about that he's doing it. I have a really hard time with that. So just know that we are in the positions in our lives for no other reason than our own choices. And we can make similar choices to change that situation. The human being is a very, very resilient creature and powerful. You are so powerful and creative. You may be your worst enemy, your own worst enemy. You may be the one beating yourself down. Never mind anybody else. You can't hurt me. Trust me on that. You can try, but you can't. I'm in charge of that. Every time I talk about this, I start laughing in hysterics, friends. I do. I know some of you have seen me do this. Every time I start talking about this, when I say I'm invincible, I start literally almost getting hysterical. It's crazy. I don't know why. It's weird. It's because it's so true, and it's so freeing to know that it's my choice. It's my choice to come here and have you have a go at me. Right? Oh man, the human being is amazing. Okay, enough ramble. But I hope this helps somebody. I really do. Look at Andy. There's my buddy Andy Ellis. Right there. You're great at what you do, Buckin. You believe in yourself. That's why you come over so good, buddy. Oh, Andy. Maybe that's what it is, brother. But here, yeah, I guess so. I don't think a lot of people have seen the other side either, Andy. I think that changed me when I got smashed and went to the other side there for a little bit. That did change me. I have to be honest, it did.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Salisbury. Hey, Buckin, somebody needs a toque or you choose. Love you all. Jeff Salisbury wants to buy somebody a toque. I love it. I want to send Vanish a toque. Is it Vanish? Jeff Salisbury's buying Vanish a toque right now. I like that Vanish. So let me see. Richard OTT did a super chat, friends. He did.
Yeah, let's just see the status before dark.
What are we looking at?
Oh, the government situation with the rats.
Downstairs. Okay. Hey, where was I? Vanish, did you pick up on that, Vanish? Leon Shuffletowski, what have you done? Postage for the toque. Leon, we love you. You have the best attitude ever. Buddha. Respect, I mean, respectful. Pontiaca. Pontiaca. Thank you. Inger Olsen. Hello from Sweden. Sweden, hello. Where's Vanish? There she is. Yes, thank you, everyone. Okay, Vanish. Jeff Salisbury bought you a toque. I need you to email Christine at buckandbillyray.com. Get yourself a toque. Jeff, you're a good man. Love you all. Gotta head out. Have a great week. John Hubner. Johnny, we love you, brother. Thank you. Okami. Awesome. Giving and spreading kindness. Yes, we do, my friend. Yes, we do. Snowman. The Snowman. Shout out. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the new subscribers. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Snowman. Thank you, Jeff. You're a good man. Yes, he is, actually. He was the receiver of our swag pack this year, or this month, friends. Every 15th of the month, we give away a swag pack. And he was the receiver. Dave Thomas, good to see you. Vintage Northwest, Mountain Vintage North, deadly, just deadly. Love it. Adam, even if you heard it before, a reminder, it never hurts. So listen, important and humbling. Be kind. Adam, yes, buddy. It's very true. But aren't most things that are so obvious? You know what I mean? All these cliches we hear. Have a great week, says the Manleys. Love you. Love the Manleys. I love baked beans. Johnny John. James, welcome from Staffs. Mini Mac, testing my patience. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I'd throw it right in the garbage, brother. I would. Those things are nuts. Hey, Buckin, what make is your wood hook? Gerbit. It's Grippo. 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 Deadly. Deadly. Yeah, seriously, it is. What did Jeff buy? Albert Wobble. He bought a toque. Bruce, have a great Marty Rudder. All right. Well, friends, you know, it's funny. I will be quite honest about this. I sometimes, on a Sunday after a long week, I know it's our tradition, we do this. Sometimes, and I know this sounds silly because it's like, oh, I almost didn't come here today. Well, it's true. Sometimes I don't, but when I do, friends, when I decide to, I even said to my wife, I said, honey, it's just a tradition. I want to try and keep it. I'm a man of my word. And it's like going for that walk after dinner, going for that run. You always feel better when you go. You know what I'm saying? I know people are waiting for it, and it's a big part of our week. And I know people enjoy it. And once I get going, you people lift me up, and I'm always happy I come here. I'm always happy. So thank you so much. Sorry. Nickname. Hey, here's my buddy, Mr. Toby. Nickname Mike. Thank you for teaching me the skills for felling trees using your lessons. I have practiced in timber on farms. I'm 76, but I want to climb and take out problem trees in city. J.E. Toby. Hey, brother, good to see you. We've emailed quite a bit, you and I. You're a good man. Mr. Rudder. Warren, great to see you, BBR. Warren, yes. Have you put one of those custom mufflers on a new chainsaw before? Oh, indeed I have. Like a new still or what have you. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Warren. Yeah, I there's a video on it, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, the key to the bush, brother. Yeah, it snaps them right alive. Snap. They jump right to life. Guaranteed. Done it lots. Yeah. Just do a muffler mod if you want. Do a muffler mod, brother. Telling you. Those saws whack. The bear claw muffler? Do you want to know something? I don't know if people remember this. Remember Hogan bought that? Hogan, what was that saw we got from the Dalmar?
The 9,000.
It's a 9,000 Dalmar. And I'm talking to Hogan, honey. And seriously, friends, I think we bought it off Dumpster. And Hogan says, Dad, I think I want to buy this Dalmar. And I'm like, okay, well, let's have a go. So we took it out. I remember the job. Actually, it was on that site where I cut that 185-foot balsam down. Anyway, I says, let me try it. I fired it up, and seriously, friends, I'm just being, I got no reason to tell you no flack. I fire the saw up. It's a big saw, friend, big heavy saw. And I'm like, okay, it's all right, son. Hogan loved it. He liked it. And I'm like, okay. So I got it home. I literally pulled the muffler off, stuck a bear claw design muffler on it. Friends, the saw felt, I can't explain it, but all of a sudden, it was not lazy and it had pull like a tractor. It just literally started to work. The motor was like it took a third lung and went and just snapped it right into place. I've never experienced that profound before other than on that Dalmar. I think Tin Man just did it and he experienced the same thing. But not all mufflers are going to do that. Yeah. Yeah. We had Jeff Salisbury do a super chat. We also had Richard OTT. Richard, we love you. Thanks, brother. Okay, and Jersey. Good. I think we're doing okay. And if I've missed you on your support, I do apologize. Okay. What do we got here? What happened to that? Ah, okay. How's everybody doing? Pretty good, eh? Yeah, good. Honey, do I need to do anything for you? Oh, she's got her headphones in. She's cutting onions. I can hear her. She's crying and sniffling. She's cutting onions. I can smell them. I haven't had a good roast beef in a while. Clay Walker, friends. Clay Walker. That's just going to be straight up fun. Okay. Mark Jourdry. Mark, good to see you. So, friends, what we're going to do is I've got remember my 500? My 500i? Yeah. I've sent it out. Not to the Tin Man and not to Iron Horse. I've sent it out to another company. Yes, they are a company. And they do this. And I'm just starting to get to know them because I get people asking me, where can I get ported sauce? Where can I get ported sauce? Well, we'll see what happens here with these guys. Young guys, nice guys. They got a great facility. We're going to see what happens when I get that 500 back. I'll know more. I'm not going to go piping off like I usually do. I get all excited about stuff like that. And I pipe my gums off. And yeah, you know what I mean. I want to be sure. Hey, Damien, have a good day. Super Chat, New Zealand. Damien, brother. Chico, found your channel this year. Love it. Chico, thank you, buddy. Chico, nice to see you. Central Maine tree removal. Hey, everyone, getting held up from getting hit by a tree. Coming around now. Heal up, brother. Heal up. You'll be back. I got in so much trouble from all my friends after I started falling again. After I got hammered that last time. Because it almost killed me, right? All these people came to visit me in the hospital. And I was like, oh, this sucks. And then it wasn't long. It was about a year later. There I was. They saw my crummy down on the road, old green and white crummy there. They saw me down there. I was getting texts and phone calls and people telling me, knock it off. Get out of the business. It's funny. Are you stupid, Buckin? You just about died. Why? What are you doing? What am I doing? Okay. Mark McKay. Whoa, we got more super chatter. Holy cow. David Thomas. David, what a nice fella. Thank you, Buckin, for your daily videos and your uplifting messages. This channel has changed my life. See, David, those are intense words, brother. I mean, that one gets me. It does, it gets me. Thank you for being here, David. Thank you for being here, buddy. Those words always get me. World needs more people. Oleg Janovic. Janovic. Where are you from, brother? Where's that? Where are you from? Oleg. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. Thank you. Just crazy. Pile driver. Good man. Pepsi. You know, you never know. Oleg, Lithuania. There he is right there. Lithuania. This is what I'm talking about right here, friends. This is what I'm talking about. How could this not be? How can we not all be friends? Lithuania. There's someone here from Lithuania talking to Buck and Billy Ray in Cedar on Vancouver Island. How can this not be the thing that makes the world peaceful. I don't understand how this couldn't be the thing that saves us. This is what I will use the internet for. This is what I will use the internet for. Love. Spreading love. Are you cutting onions, honey? Yeah. David Rundolph. Bucking is all about world peace. Yeah, I always have been, actually, since a little kid. I remember I grew up in, when I was a young feller, I grew up in the 70s, and there was, in the 70s and 80s, there was a couple times where there was unsettling in the world, like talk of like, you know what I mean? The opposite of love. Like at the extreme opposite of love. And I remember as a small child, not understanding it, you know what I mean? And actually being quite afraid because I loved life so much, and I just didn't understand fighting or arguing. I don't understand. I still don't. It's weird. Isn't anybody else like that? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, friends, it's Sunday evening. I'm probably going to go out and get some firewood for the stove. It's a beautiful day. Let's end the live feed with me. I can't go too far without the Wi-Fi clicking out because it'll swap over to my other Wi-Fi. But I'm going to go now. And I just sincerely want to thank people today for making my day special. Today was a special day with you people. It always is. Sundays always are. And I bite my tongue sometimes, friends. I do. I bite my tongue because I think people that have been here for a long time, you know what I want for everyone. You do. I know you do. And I think we want the same for everybody. We do. We do. It's just when we start thinking is things go wrong. We shouldn't think. We shouldn't. I wish it could be that simple. But we should feel is what we should be doing. We should be feeling, not thinking. Thinking is an avenue for fear. When you decide to, instead of feeling it, when you start to think, that's the avenue for fear to get in. That's how I look at it. Because you can go, well, what if? Well, what if not? You just no. Your gut instinct was to help that person, to give. Your gut instinct was to love, but you feared because you thought that, well, what if they don't love me? What if they don't love me back? What if they don't like? What if nothing? That ain't love. Love is unconditional. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. That's what I'm doing here. I can roll around in the dirt and shovel cow poo and work in the ditches and cut timber and do all them things, but those are just things that I do. But more so, it's the people. I'm here for people to hopefully make them maybe change their thinking a little bit if they want to help and give more and love more. So that's it. That's my little spiel. We had a blast at this freaking thing. I got some more good footage coming up for you, friends. Be on the lookout for Buck and Billy Ray and his beautiful bride at a Clay Walker freaking concert coming up soon. Very soon, within the week. I think it's the 8th we're going. He's flying us out. He's putting us up. What a kind man. Again, YouTube and you people. You people help me move forward. You people. There you are. All yous. There's Freddie. Okay, that's my spiel. Let's pull you guys off the thing here. See? Thumbs up, everybody, before you go. Look at that guy. Look at this. Who saw this? Who didn't see that? Are you crazy? Come on, Morgan. Come on, Morgan. Morgan made that, friends. Thanks, Turbo T. Love you, buddy. Lyle Davis, love you. Brian, thank you. Bob Coombs, thank you. Love you. Dave. Jamie, Barkin Spider, you're a good man. Warren. Kim. Monty. Dirk. Dean. Everybody. Nick Pixel, nice to see you, buddy. Just saw you, Nick. How long you been here? I missed you. Love you guys too. That person in there? I can honestly say, friends, wholeheartedly, honestly. I mean, it's pretty close. She's the reason that I'm here. In general. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, back in 97, she, actually it was 96. She bailed. She couldn't watch it anymore. If you're new here and you're looking at me and you're going, interesting. Just know that I was heading to the street. I was. You see those people downtown with their hands out and you know what I mean? I was no different than those people. I am no different from those people. No different at all. And I'm one step away. I could be one step away from that. So my sandbox is big. My sandbox is very big, and everybody comes in my sandbox. Everybody. Lithuania. Bye, everybody. I love yous. Work hard. Have some resilience. Have some patience. Have some tolerance. Be resilient. Be patient. It's not going to come overnight. It's not going to come overnight. Have a pattern of being the high road. Take the high road. Patience. Tolerance. Understanding. Seek to understand people. Listen. Our world will get better. It'll get better. Your world will get better. Happy. Work hard. Be honest. And be kind. Christine, I love you. Thank you to all the super chatters. Thank you to everybody that came here. Thanks to the new subscribers. Spread the message. Tell them to come over. Go say hi to Clay Walker. All right, friends. Over and out.